Okay, you guys, this might be a long story. It's still in my head. It keeps repeating in my head, so I guess I better tell you. This video might be long. You probably want to fast forward and come watch it later. But this is about hoodoo, salt, and pepper. And a client of mine, I had a client of mine to come in, and she was going to the spiritualist church down there in Arkansas off, what street is that? Washington. It's over there in Washington, North Little Rock. It's a spiritualist church over there. So she came in one day and she was talking about how they was showing her how to do some work on her supervisor. And she was using salt and pepper. And this supervisor was really getting on her nerves, harassing her. She didn't know what to do with the supervisor, but she wanted the supervisor just to leave her alone. So the church had put her little packet together with the salt and pepper and told her every time that supervisor, start getting on her nerves to say this verse and throw down that salt and pepper, uh, in the area, in the direction of the supervisor. And she said she kept on doing it. She didn't think it was working at first, but she would throw it at her desk, kind of, sprinkle it at the desk. And then every time they would exchange words, she was kind of like sprinkling in her direction and repeat the verse. So this went on, and she was telling the people at church, she was like, I don't know what else to do. I don't think it's working. And she said the next day she went to church, went to work. She came back to work, and the supervisor was hit by a car and she passed away. She said she felt so bad. She feels so bad that happened. She just wanted her to get out the way. She didn't know that was going to happen. But then, like the church told her, was like, well, it's not your fault. You can determine what that work was going to do. It did what you wanted to do, but you didn't know it was that was going to happen. But she said she felt bad about that working. See, like some of y'all think it takes some fancy stuff to do and to do your work. Sometimes it can be just as simple as salt and pepper. This woman used salt and pepper and got that woman up off of her. And you can't always determine how that work gonna turn out, so you better be ready for it when you do it. But that spiritualist church there in Arkansas was teaching her that. Like I say, you got them spiritual church. It's still in some of these churches. They just not gonna let you see it unless you a regular member there. But it's there.